So for this video, guys, we're going to be looking at another max protection play called X Dagger. It's going to be something we kind of run similar already, but we're going to take away the ability to use those delayed routes by max protecting. Then we're going to take this Y and put him on a drag, and then we're going to motion him to the left. And when you motion him to the left, he actually is going to go to the right and kind of up a little bit, and then the X kind of goes closer, and that's what we want, because we want to do a high-low concept with the Y and the B, while blocking your 7 players, but also have that back route with that X route just in case they jump the Y. It's going to be a nice concept for you to be able to protect yourself from blitzers, but also have a nice option. So here we go. First thing I want to show you is the Y is going to be underneath. The B is going to be able to drive him back, and you're going to be able to get that throw over there. Now, that's typically speaking when you're not having any other additional players blitzing. That's against cloud flats, that drag's going to get up there. But typically speaking, if they're going to be any type of normal type defense, they'll probably put this guy on a deep blue. They'll blitz that guy, and then we'll probably put this A, which is on a hook route, just to make sure that you kind of see that, you know, this is kind of the defense that you'll probably play when they send in some extra heat. And what you'll see again is that the Y is going to get underneath any type of cloud flat, and then the B is going to beat your hard flats. So you're just going to stay in the pocket, see how you throw that ball early, get yourself 5-6 yards. That's really all you're looking for. It's not something that's going to really be something that you're going to want to, test your luck on any type of, blitzing type situation. Get your yards when you can. So here again, now we're going to show you against hard flats that the B is going to be our receiver. You're going to see that the Y is going to get underneath. You're going to see that the B is going to jump him, and you're going to be able to throw to that ball, the guy right over there. Now, the X route here does a good job in case anybody is, just worrying about that drag route. So let's go ahead and just mimic that this Y is blitzing, and the X is going to cover that Y across the field, and we can leave that vertical hook there. It doesn't matter, right? So here we go. Max protect, Y on the drag, move the Y to the left, and here we go. You're going to see that we're going to either have the B because it's hard flats, or we can wait for this X to come across the middle. And that's really what you're going to see a lot with your cover 3s and cover 4s if they're doing any type of blitzing, because of the fact that they're sending extra players, so they're going to have to come. So say that's a crossfire look where they're sending this A receiver on a blitz, right? Say they're doing this, it's going to be more like, say, in that gap, right? And say they're also blitzing somebody like off the edge. I'm just trying to mimic that they're going to have some heat coming, right? So something like this, and you got the cloud flat coming from the top, and they're coming at you. And what you're going to do here again is max protect, move this guy to the left, and make sure that you're putting that Y on the drag, right? And so the first thing you're always going to look for is that drag. If that drag's open right there, you're going to throw it to them. Get yourself that 5 yards. They're going to have to cover that. If they don't cover it, you're going to do it all day. If they do cover it, that's where the back route comes, right? So that's basically what we're looking for here. So let's try that again here. Cover 3. You're going to, blitz the let's blitz the X, and let's blitz the Y here, right? Something like that, right? So they're coming at you. Say we're just moving that guy to this gap because that's going to be kind of like what the crossfire would end up coming at, something like that. And again, what you're doing is you're just waiting here. You're going to wait for that Y. If he's not open, now you're throwing it to this X receiver across the middle. You can throw it to him on his break. You can throw it to him low. You can wait till he comes across. Whatever the case may be, if they're sending people, they're going to leave people open. That's why we'll go ahead and we block our 7 and have a nice high-low lead to the right, but also at the same time be able to, adjust for anybody that's coming. So here's a cover 4 look. And let's say they're doing the same thing where they're sending an overload to the left side, just because that's kind of where the routes aren't going. So I want to make sure that you see, a different route type combination. And here we are again. I'm going to look at this wide receiver. Is he open? Okay, now we're going to go ahead underneath that player. And notice that they vacated the whole middle of the field. We're going to throw it to him. Typically speaking, I was looking at the Y first, and then I was looking at the B first. But when I realized that they had a whole lot of space, I didn't go that route. Now, let's just say that you thought that they were blitzing. They weren't blitzing. We got cover 4 hard flat. Then you're going to notice again that the Y is going to get underneath. Let's go look at him. He's not going to be open. Let's step up. Let's throw it to that player and get ourselves some nice easy yards. So it doesn't matter if it's hard flats or cloud flats. You're going to have a nice option on the right side of the screen. If they don't play the middle of the field the way they should be from a user standpoint, that's when you're going to throw it to this X receiver, all while blocking 7 people.